You know that strange moment after a conversation when you walk away replaying every second in your head. You start wondering if something real just happened or if your mind is filling in the blanks again. Most guys aren't clueless, we're just wired to look for obvious signals. The problem is, attraction isn't always loud. More often, it's quiet, subtle, almost hidden in plain sight. The truth is, when a woman is interested, she rarely announces it directly. Instead, it shows up in small behaviors, tiny shifts that are easy to miss if you're not paying attention. Take eye contact, for example. Not the intense, uncomfortable kind, but that brief moment that lingers just a second longer than expected. She looks at you, holds it, maybe gives a slight smile, then looks away like nothing happened. It feels small, but it isn't random. That extra second creates a sense of connection. And if it happens more than once, it's not coincidence, it's intention. Then there's something even more subtle, mirroring. You lean back, and a few seconds later, she does the same. You adjust your posture, and she unconsciously follows. It's not something she's thinking about, it's her brain syncing with yours. When people feel comfortable and engaged, they naturally start matching each other. It's a quiet signal that says, I like being here with you. You might also notice her fidgeting, playing with her hair, adjusting her necklace, smoothing something out that doesn't really need fixing. On its own, it means nothing. But when it happens repeatedly while she's focused on you, it becomes something else. It's a subtle form of self-awareness, like she's instinctively trying to present her best version. Her voice can change too. Around others, she might be loud, energetic, even chaotic. But with you, suddenly there's a softness. Maybe it's calmer, maybe more playful, maybe just more intentional. People naturally shift their tone when they're drawn to someone. It's a way of creating a different kind of connection. And then there's touch, the kind that feels accidental but somehow happens more than once. A light brush on your arm when she laughs, a quick tap on your shoulder, sitting just a little closer than necessary. These moments aren't random, they're small tests, ways of seeing how comfortable you are, ways of closing the distance without making it obvious. One of the biggest signs, though, isn't physical at all, it's memory. If she brings up something you mentioned days ago, something small and forgettable, that means you stuck in her mind. People don't remember details unless they care, and remembering the little things is rarely accidental. But the clearest signal often comes from outside the interaction itself. If you meet her friends and they already know who you are, your name, your stories, the way you made her laugh, that's not subtle anymore. That means she's been talking about you when you weren't around. And that kind of attention doesn't happen without a reason. Any one of these signs on its own might not mean much. Two or three start to form a pattern. But when you notice several of them together, it's no longer guesswork. Sometimes the biggest mistake isn't missing the obvious. It's overthinking what's already right in front of you.